This is Rob Liefeld. Kai Reviewed is going down.
Hey guys, we got some new Marvel Phase 4 dates. So this is coming from Hollywood Reporter, so pretty, we'll have to wait and see where things go. But I'll have a link in the description so you can check out and read this full article. But just kind of new ideas is what Phase 4 is going to be like, how it's going to be start. So if we go all the way down here, we can see that they talk about how Black Widow will be the first Phase 4 film in the MCU. And its release date's been moved from May 1st to November 6th, taking the spot of Eternals and pushing back the entire slate. So this will be quite interesting to see as to where things go with that. This will make it from Spider-Man Far From Home to Black Widow the biggest gap we've seen since Incredible Hulk in 2008 till Iron Man 2 in 2010, which is quite interesting there. But it's going to be quite interesting to see how this works because we don't know when now the new date is going to be for Eternals. That's the one that now has an unknown date. But I'm pretty sure that thing finished filming, but I'm not sure if they went back and did reshoots. So if they have to do reshoots, then that might keep it an unknown date because they're going to go back and do reshoots at some point, even if whenever this thing picks up. You know, if this coronavirus thing is still going on into September, if it ends in September, let's say this coronavirus thing, that's when things start to get back to normal. Then by then people will be ready to go into theaters maybe by November, but if they can't start filming, if Eternals doesn't start, reshoots until then they actually can't release in February, January. They gotta wait a little bit longer, right? So we'll have to wait and see as to where things kind of go. And then we also have the Spider-Man 3 with the Sony deal. So that gets kind of going to be interesting to see if that kind of mixes things up. Is Sony going to be like, oh, try and put it out as fast as you can, and that's going to, things are going to have to be bumped around. Something that was ahead of Spider-Man 3 is going to probably take place after. We'll have to wait and see how that goes, or if the same order that they have announced is going to stay that way. We'll just have to wait and see as to where things kind of go with all of that. But so yeah, it's going to be quite interesting to see as to where things kind of go with this and how things are going to continue on. And it would be interesting to see as to where things kind of go. How is this going to affect? How is this going to affect some of the Disney Plus shows? They don't really say anything about that. Is this going to affect Falcon and Winter Soldier? That I'm pretty sure that thing finished. I'm not sure if they had reshoots left to do for that, but it would be interesting to see because if Falcon and Winter Soldier has something tied into Black Widow, or Black Widow has something tied into Falcon and Winter Soldier, it's going to be interesting to see as how things go. If let's say some character pops up in Falcon and Winter Soldier, that was in Black Widow first. You can't change that order, so we'll have to wait and see as to where things kind of go with that. Especially with they're showing someone like General Ross. If something big happens with him, something important happens with him, it would make sense to see him in Falcon and Winter Soldier after he was hunting Bucky in Civil War. But we need to see we might be missing pieces of whatever happened to him in Black Widow. So that'll be interesting to see as to where things go with that and how things affect that. It would be nice to get that, especially while everyone's quarantined up and all that, but we'll have to wait and see. But maybe I was wondering it would have been nice to get some of the Marvel Studios What If stuff. I wish they could do that somehow remotely since it's only animated, right? But we'll have to wait and see. So let me know what you think, guys, about this article in the comments below. If you want to read the whole thing again, I'll have a list. I'll have it in the comments below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Enough said.
We're here for Kyle Reviewed on YouTube, the very best Kyle Reviewed channel on all the YouTube Kyle Reviewed channels. You got that? You got that right? Thank you for watching Kyle Reviewed. Deadpool and I thought it was fantastic. You need to like, you need to subscribe. You know how it's done? Like, subscribe. Right, DP? All right, Kyle Reviewed. Cool channel.